once you FOIL it out, can you go ahead and change that I squared into the -1 value?
Yes.
Will that change
Where?
in other instances?
Where?
Like how up top you have the 5i.
Yeah, you can do that. It'd still come out the same.
In any circumstance?
Yep.
I don't know if the order that you did it in would
Yeah.
change anything.
It'd work. It'd come out the same. All right, let's try it. I want to get to the rationalizing because you need to make sure you can rationalize because that is very important. And I know y'all have one in here because I saw it.
What was that question about April?
I don't know. Hold on, we gotta come back to this one. That's the easy one. I want to get to the rationalizing, please, and then we'll get back to that. There it is. All right, what do we have in the denominator?
12 minus 2.
I know that. But what do we have in the denominator?
Negative.
An I, which means that's a what?
Negative, square root of -1.
A radical. Yes. And we don't want a radical in the denominator, so you got to rationalize. So when you're rationalizing using I, you use the conjugate. The conjugate of A plus B is A minus B. Conjugate is the opposite operation. Conjugate. I don't know if that's right or not. Anyway, is the conjugate of A plus B is A minus B. The conjugate of X plus 3 is what?
X minus 3.
X minus 3. And the conjugate of A plus BI is what?
A minus.
Okay? So you got to remember to use the conjugate whenever you can to rationalize this denominator. You don't care about the numerator. Now, in some instances in calculus, they ask you to rationalize the numerator. You got to watch the directions because sometimes they will ask you to do that. So, 12 plus 2i over 12 minus 2i. So I'm going to multiply by the conjugate of 12 minus 2i. Why am I not focusing on the numerator? Because what do you not want in the denominator?
You're right.
Radical. So you're focusing on the radical in the denominator. You care less about this. So what's the conjugate of 12 minus 2i?
Plus.
12 plus 2i. So you're going to multiply by 12 plus 2i over 12 plus 2i. And what is 12 plus 2i over 12 plus 2i? 1, Hubert. That's right, class. So you're multiplying the whole thing by 1. So, what is that? What will that always give you in the denominator?
Is it an I squared?
You're getting there, but that's not what I'm looking for. What will that always give you in the denominator?
A number without a radical?
Yeah, that's right. But that's not what I'm looking for. Not the FOIL method, but what?
Shortcut.
Shortcut number what?
3,
2,
1.
4.
What? Shortcut number what?
2.
You're wrong. It will always give you shortcut number 3.
That's
A
what
conjugate. Huh?
I said that to begin with.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. All right. The conjugate, when you multiply by the conjugate in the denominator, you will always get, right here, shortcut number 3, which is A plus B times what? A plus B times A minus B is equal to A squared minus what? B squared. So you take A out and B out, and you put your numbers in there or whatever you've got. So A is 12, so that'd be 12 squared minus 2i squared over you're gonna do this comes out to be shortcut number 1, which is 144 plus 48i, somebody help me out there, plus 4i squared. And then on the bottom here, 144, be careful here, that's a minus 4, this is a 4 right here, and this is a negative 1, but that's a positive 1, positive 4. So what do you get? You get 144 plus 4, which is what? 148, Hubert. Y'all check my math. What's I squared?
Negative
What's 2 squared?
4.
What's 4 times negative 1? Negative 4 times negative 1 is positive 4. 144 plus 4 is?
148.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you checking me.
Have a rough one.
144 plus 48i minus what? And what's 144 minus 4?
140.
I can't. I depend on y'all so much. 48i over 148. And can this be reduced?
No.
Yes, it can. They're all what?
Even.
Even. Ditches can be made up nice. You know that, don't you? 140
Hey, go back.
plus 48i over 148. And what is that, 70? So we could actually 70 plus 24i over 2 be 74. And those are all even, so we could even go down to 35 plus 12i over what? 37? Somebody help me out. What's 74 divided by 2?
That's 37.
That's your final answer. And what's in the denominator? There ain't no negative, there ain't no square root of a negative in the denominator. And that's what you want.
Prom
Huh?
number. Prom number.
Oh, you are on the ball. All right, so let's go back. Go back to that problem a while ago that I skipped over. All right, try that one. This one's a sum or difference, combining like terms. So you shouldn't be too bad. Just lost my remote control. Where is it? There it is.
Oh.
I'm not letting you have it. I think all those are minuses. I don't see anything going through them. This is a minus, that's a minus, that's a plus, minus, minus, plus. Sometimes those pluses can look like negatives.
You know, after having a teacher that doesn't really care whether you can see the board or not, I have so much of greater appreciation.
Who don't care if you do it?
That same teacher.
Who?
Chemistry teacher.
I'm sitting where he's sitting, and the light's glaring on here, but I still can't see the board. We put the line, but I still couldn't see it.
Who was your chemistry teacher?
Good.
Oh, it's not worried about
To
it.
check underneath.
Gosh.
All right, this one shouldn't take too long.
Oh, you don't have to.
1 minus 5i minus 5 minus 4i plus 6 minus what? I just distributed the negative 1 and the negative 1. And 1 minus 5
Negative
plus 6. So 1 minus 5 is negative 4. Negative 4 plus 6 is 2. Negative 5i minus 4i, negative 9i, negative 9i minus I. That's your answer.
So will the test want us to simplify it or not?
It's just going to write in the form of what? A plus bi, so they really don't care if you factor something out. If you do, I'll mark it wrong. Because I'm trying to discourage you as much as possible. Okay. I'll let that one go. All right. Do that. And what I would like for you to do for your notes is do everything. I know what they're asking you for, but I want you to do everything. So in other words, this is 3x squared plus x plus blank is equal to 4 plus blank. I'll do this much for you. I'll give you the y-intercept. Y-intercept is 0, negative 4. There you go. It gives you that much. For the bureaucrats. Okay, Miss Anderson's here. Barron.
Here.
And Borth.
Here.
Crane.
Here.
Crenshaw. No Crenshaw. DeVore.
Here.
Evans, she's downstairs. Fisher.
Here.
Hall. No Hall. Keller's here. Lou's here. Moore.
Here.
Nix.
Here.
Pace. I didn't see him today. Page. No Page. Yellow's here. Pruitt's here. Sab's here. Slover's here. Stone.
Here.
Walton.
Here.
And Woods.
Here.
All right, you're correct, happy. All right, so by now, you should be like, oh, this is a piece of cake. And if you're saying that, and you're getting it correct, then my job is done as far as complete the square. Because if you're saying that's pretty simple, then you're okay. You're doing well. All right, so we got to get this 3 out of here. So that's going to be 3. That'll be x squared plus 1/3 x plus blank is equal to 4 plus 3 times blank. Take 1/3, divide by 2, which is 1/6. 1/6 squared is what? 1/36. Notice I'm skipping a couple of steps. You should be able to skip at least 1 or 2. And that's going to be 3 times x plus 1/6, quantity squared, is equal to 4 plus 1 over what? 12. 3 times x plus 1/6, quantity squared, is equal to 48/12 plus 1 over 12. And 3 times x plus 1/6 is equal to 49/12. And our vertex is -1/6 and -49/12. Intercept form is f of x is equal to 3 times x plus 1/6, quantity squared, minus 49/12. And now we're ready to solve for the x-intercepts. So, divide by 3. Divide by 3. You multiply by 1/3. So x plus 1/6, quantity squared, is equal to 49 over what? Now, how do you know you're on the right track there?
Because it could be square. It looks like a
Both of them are perfect squares, and that's usually a good indicator that shows that you're at least on the right track. X plus 1/6 is equal to positive or negative 7/6. X is equal to positive or negative 7 minus 1 over 6. And what's 7 minus 1? 6 over 6 is 1. Negative 7 minus 1 is negative 8. Negative 8 over 6 is negative what?
4 over 3.
So there's your 2 x-intercepts. Now you can draw everything up. What was our y-intercept? 0, negative 4.
Yeah.
What was our vertex?
Negative 1/6 and negative 49 over 12.
Negative 40 is 4 and 1/8. Something like that. What's our x-intercepts?
1 and negative 4 over 3.
Now you can draw all your domain, range, all that good stuff. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go early today. This is what I want y'all to do between now and Wednesday. When's the test end? Huh?
Next week.
Well, that's which one? That's Unit 3 test. When's the Unit 2 test end?
Second.
Let me just show y'all again, because I didn't write it down. Leave something up on the board for an hour and a half, 20 minutes, nobody. I don't understand. When is the Unit 1 test due?
Second.
And when is that?
I don't know.
Monday.
Monday.
Next Monday.
Monday, next Monday. So, if you have questions on Wednesday, you better send them in, because that's when we're going to go over Unit 1 questions and Unit 2 questions. After Unit 1 and Unit 2 questions this week, I'm going to Unit 3 come the next Monday. Next Monday, I'm going to Unit 3. Okay? Y'all have a good day. Somebody hit my button for me. Little silver button, thank you.